Welcome back to 90 Minutes Later. Today, you and I are witnessing something far grander than a simple football match. We are standing at the twilight of a true modern empire. Down in the humid air of Miami, at the 2026 World Cup, the curtain quietly drifted down on a third-place playoff where France fell to England. In the grand scheme of things, nobody actually cares about a bronze medal presentation, a plastic consolation prize destined for some dusty drawer. But this game was profoundly different. It marked the precise moment Didier Deschamps, the ultimate tactical pragmatist who spent 14 years transforming les Bleus into a ruthless global superpower, finally said his unglamorous goodbye. There was no Hollywood ending here, no golden confetti raining down under a starry sky. Instead, it was a quiet, slightly melancholic sunset melting into the Florida beaches. But make no mistake, my friends. Deschamps leaves behind a tactical legacy so utterly massive that you could probably spot it from orbit. To truly appreciate what this 57-year-old architect achieved, we must journey back to the dark ages of 2012. When he took over the French national team, it was not an athletic squad. It was a trashy reality television show. The nuclear fallout of the 2010 World Cup disaster in South Africa had left the entire federation in a toxic meltdown of internal wars and public scandals. Deschamps did not care about artistic beauty or giving the romantics a show. He was a cold-eyed general on a mission to restore basic military discipline and national pride. Having raised the 20-pound gold trophy as the legendary captain in 1998, he possessed the ultimate, unquestionable influence over his squad. He strolled into a dressing room packed with multi-million-dollar egos and basically told them that their self-importance stopped at the threshold. He did not ask for permission, he simply did his job. Through sheer force of will, he transformed a collection of flashy, social media-obsessed individuals into a cold, ruthless, and clinical winning machine. This uncompromising approach naturally made him the most polarizing figure in all of France. For over a decade, the purists absolutely hated his guts. They looked at prime Kylian Mbappé, Antoine Griezmann, and Paul Pogba, and they wept. They wailed about why a nation with such astronomical talent was playing defensive football when they should be playing beautiful, attacking Samba football. They labeled him a stubborn conservative, a grim joy killer, who choked the creative soul out of his players. Whenever France stumbled, like Euro 2016 on home soil, or that heart-stopping shootout against Lionel Messi in Qatar 2022, the critics brandished their pitchforks. Yet, here lies the delicious irony of it all. While his critics were furiously drafting angry internet posts, Deschamps was quietly filling the French trophy cabinet to the brim. Let us look at the cold, hard stats, because numbers do not have opinions. A Euro 2016 silver, a 2018 World Cup triumph, a 2021 Nations League trophy, a 2022 World Cup silver, and now a 2026 semifinal. Out of 7 major tournaments, he guided France to 5 semifinals and 3 grand finals. He even broke the all-time record by managing 26 World Cup matches. You can call his football boring all you want, but that is the definition of a historic football dynasty. The crowning jewel of his empire will forever be Russia 2018. For 20 long years after Deschamps' own class of '98 hoisted the trophy, France lived in a cycle of spectacular collapses and heartbreak. It was Deschamps, with his icy composure and military authority, who steadied the ship and steered this wild new generation to that chaotic 4-2 victory over Croatia in Moscow. With that single triumph, he crossed over into the ultimate exclusive club of footballing history, becoming one of only 3 men to ever win the World Cup as both a captain on the pitch and a manager on the bench, joining the immortal ranks of Mario Zagallo and Franz Beckenbauer. So yes, a high-scoring defeat to England in a sweltering Miami stadium was a somewhat quiet, anticlimactic note to end on. The velvet curtain has officially fallen on this epic, and France must now step forward into an uncertain post-Deschamps era. But decades from now, when the endless tactical arguments fade into dusty history, only one image will remain standing tall. A legendary captain and commander who gave his entire life to the blue shirt of Les Bleus, single-handedly turning France into a modern football superpower. We thank you, Didier. You were stubborn, you were intensely ruthless, but above all else, you have made yourself entirely immortal in the history of the game. Now, you and I must ask the defining question. What do you truly believe is Deschamps' greatest legacy? Do you think French football can ever find another tactical mind capable of matching such ridiculous, relentless consistency year after year? I want to read your thoughts, so tell me in the comments section below. Do not forget to hit that subscribe button to support the channel, and keep your eyes peeled for our next episode as we continue to break down the beautiful game. From all of us here at 90 Minutes Later, thank you for watching, take care of yourselves, and we will see you next time. Peace.